Hey, this is Jamey with Stegmaier Games, and I'm here again to try. I got cut off on the last attempt at this a few minutes ago. My internet, hopefully it was just my internet. I lost connection, but I am back, and today I'm back with a new camera that I'm using here for hopefully better autofocus and better lighting. And we are going to play against the solo challenge dice rolls that have already been rolled. I've included a link in the comments below, so you can see the dice rolls that I'm using from Micah. I'm looking at my other screen here. Micah on Board Game Geek posted a solo challenge. I don't know what the dice rolls are yet. I will show them to you on camera so you know what they are, but I will learn them click by click as we play. So we're going to play with Euphoria Viticulture and the Society today. In Euphoria, you're going to use a number, cross it off in one of these areas, and add up the sum of all numbers that have been crossed off in that specific area to gain the bonus relating to that sum. In Euphoria, if a pair is rolled, then you get to cross off both. You get to use one of those numbers, but cross off both of them and gain the benefits from both areas. In Viticulture, you're going to circle one of these grapes and gain the benefit directly below it, or you're going to use at least one circled grape, you're going to cross it off and add it to the number that you're using that turn to get at least this number, at least 10, 11, or 12 to complete a wine order and get 2 stars. Or in the Society, you're going to write numbers in these boxes so that the numbers down below are lower than the numbers directly above them. And then when you complete a little triangle, you'll get a star. When you complete a row, you get some resources. I'm going to turn the camera down to look at my desk here so you can see what I'm doing. Excuse me for a second. Let's get that there. All right, let's see if we can see everything. There we go. I think you can see everything now. Yeah, there we go. This camera is a little weird in that it has a wider range of view, I guess, and so you can actually see my face here, or part of my face. There I am. Actually, let's make sure it's really focusing on the desk there. All right, hopefully it focuses down here. If not, I'll have to reconfigure things a little bit, but yeah. All right, let's give this a try, see how it goes. I just want to make sure the autofocus isn't going back and forth. Okay, so the first roll is, again, I'm not rolling, I'm clicking over here. The first roll is a 3 and a 4. So let's write that down. It's going to be a little bit different because I'm not actually rolling the dice today. I am just going with what the solo challenge says I have rolled. 3 and a 4, so it's not a pair, so not for Euphoria. For Viticulture, yeah, I would take a heart early on, and a 3 or a 4 is good for this middle row in the Society. Let's go with a 4 over here, so I get a heart, and a 3 over here in the Society. Actually, 4 probably would have been a little bit better, but that's fine. I'll put a 3 over there. All right, roll number 2. Again, I'm clicking, not rolling on this solo challenge. We have a 3 and a 1. A 3 and a 1. So that's, yeah, okay, we can work with that. Actually, let's try to complete this row in the Society. I think that'll be helpful. So let's use the 1 over here in Viticulture and get a coin. And we'll use another 3 here in the Society. We'll try to complete that row quickly to get some resources. All right, next roll in the solo challenge, we are getting a 3 and a 5. I'm guessing these numbers were randomly determined. Maybe Micah was rolling to determine what these numbers are. And again, let me know in the comments below how well you can see with this new camera. Can you zoom in and see what I'm working on here? I'd love to know that. We have a 3 and a 5. I like 5 over here. I like 3 over here. Yeah, let's go with 5 in Viticulture to get a pumpkin. And I like 3 right here in the Society to complete that row and get all of these things. I'm kind of holding out for a pair in Euphoria, but I will stop holding out after the next roll. I think I need to start working on that. All right, turn 4. We have that was a 3 and a 5. We have a 3 and a 4. So many 3s so far. So 3 and a 4 here. Those 2 do add up to 7, so I could use 2 coins to copy one of them. But no pairs yet. I really wanted a pair in Euphoria. I think I need to start working on that, though. So in Euphoria, actually in Viticulture, okay, lots of choices here. Let's put in Viticulture let's use the 3 over here to get a heart. We'll put the 4 over in Euphoria. That gets us a star in Euphoria. And then I could either put a 1 down here. Let's go for a higher number. I'm going to use 2 coins to copy the 4 because these have to add up to 7. So I can copy a 4 and put it up there because I'll get resources faster by completing that row. All right, roll number 5. A 2 and a 3. Still all 3s. I wonder, again, if this is somewhat planned or if it was random. Let's see if what Micah says here. Randomly generated setup and dice roll. So this is just purely, these are random things that Micah has rolled. We have a 2 and a 3. I don't have a 2 yet over here in Viticulture, so I could use the 2. I might as well, really. Let's get a coin there. The 3 I can't really use in the society unless I bump it up to a 4, which might be a good approach, actually. Also, getting a 4 over here in Euphoria will be fine, because I know I can't use doubles in Euphoria anymore. What to do? Let's keep the flexibility going and use the 3 in Euphoria. Yeah, let's use the 3 right there. 3 plus 4 is 7. That's still in the 4 to 10 range for a star. And I'll create a 1 value die using 1 coin and put it down here in the bottom row. I want 1s and 2s down there in the society. I keep wanting to roll the dice. Turn 6. We have a 6 and a 2. The first roll without a 3. So we have a 6 and a 2. 6 is great for Viticulture. I will probably go ahead and fill a wine order with that. It is actually good for getting that final pumpkin. I do have 3 turns left, so maybe I'll gamble. Maybe I'll just go for everything in Viticulture. 6 and a 2. Although 6 would be great in the society too. Yeah, let's complete that row in the society to get a heart and a coin. The 2, I'll put it over here in Euphoria. So that adds up to 9. I'm getting the 3rd possible star from this realm. Actually, could I get another one? That adds up to 9. I could get a 4th star from Euphoria over here, which would be pretty cool. I don't think I've ever done that. I've gotten 4 stars from just one area, but it is a legal play to do that. And then I think that's it, unless I want to create a number. Yeah, let's now use the 6 over there. Okay, so I could create a number over here in Viticulture, but a 1 isn't great to create. Although I could use, let's do this. Let's use 3 hearts to copy the 6 and use it in Viticulture. We'll use the 6 plus the 5. Actually, no. Let's use that 6. Yeah, to get that 6 and get another pumpkin. Now I'm really set up in Viticulture for the final 3 rolls to get those wine orders, but I need to use it every turn. Ooh, that's a low roll. We have a 1 and a 2. We have a 1 and a 2 according to the solo play along that I'm using, the solo challenge. We have a 1 and a 2. So I can actually get, if I want it, I can get 4 stars from Euphoria from that one realm. Or that one area, not realm, using that 1. The 2 I need to use probably in the society. Actually, I might as well use the 1 in the society. I'll create a 1. The 2 is a little tough in Viticulture. I'm going to have to use a lot to bump that up to what I need it to be. To do that, let's make it a 3, and 3 plus 6 plus 1 is 10 to get a wine order. Let me know in the comments if you're playing along. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Again, we're using a solo challenge for the rolls today. Ooh, a 6 and a 6. Finally a pair, and that's a great time to get a pair because we can use a single pair to get both of those 6s. That does get me a star over here in Euphoria. Over here in this area, it gives me a pumpkin and a heart. And I still have a 6 to use in one of the other realms. Not good in the society, but that's okay. I think I can probably, well, yeah. I don't know what I'll do there, but I'll make it work. But over here in Viticulture, that's great because 6 plus 5 is 11. 2 more stars. Unfortunately, I do not have a coin to use in the society, which could come back to be problematic. But that's okay. That's how we roll. Final roll here. What will it be? A 6 and a 3. I think I can work with that. A 6 and a 3. I'll need to manipulate that 3 a little bit in the society. But the 6 is great over here in Viticulture. The 3 is also good over here in Euphoria. What can we do? 6 and a 3. So the 6 is probably worth using in Viticulture. In fact, it's almost definitely worth using in Viticulture to get to that 12. We'll use the 6 plus the 4 plus the 2 gets us up to 12. I've used the 6. The 3 is a little more questionable, so I could use the 3 over here in Euphoria to just get a star. Probably worth it. I wish I could get these resources from the society, though. That's what's throwing me off here, and I think I put myself in a place where I'm not able to do that. So I might have to just give up on that aspect of the society and go ahead and use a 3 over here to get another star from Euphoria. And over here in the society, we have 1, 2, 3 stars. Not a great showing. Oh, and I actually do get that star from Viticulture. All right, so you can kind of see me here, so I won't adjust the camera, but yeah, final status in Euphoria. So that's 6 stars. Viticulture, another 6. That's a total of 12. And then in the society, we have 15 total, plus 4 extra resources. So 15.4. Let's see how I compare to these solo gamers who are good at optimizing here. So how do we look at this? So I'm just looking at what people have done so far. Ooh. So I am right in the middle of the pack. There's someone got a 17.5 and a 16.6. And then a few people got 15.3, 15.4. A few people got below that. So I'm right in the middle of the pack so far. Oh, this is fun. It's kind of fun to compete against other people, see what they did in the same round, which is essentially what I do here on this live stream. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to throw this over on YouTube. Oh, Chad got a great score. Chad got 16.7. Well done, Chad. Yeah, that's on the upper end of this leaderboard. Feel free to add that to the solo challenge to let people know on Board Game Geek what you got there, what you scored. Yeah, you would have the second highest score in round 1, Chad. Well done. And I will throw this video up over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching this, feel free to note in the comments below what you scored this round. I'll see you tomorrow at a time to be determined whenever I pop online to do this tomorrow. I'll see you later. Bye.